Hey guys, welcome. Welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to make almond matcha delights. If you know what marzipan is, this is marzipan on steroids. It's loaded with lots of antioxidant, vitamins, minerals. It's absolutely delicious and you're gonna love it. And it only takes 5 minutes to make. So let's get started, okay? We're gonna need, like I'd say 4 ingredients, so not much. I'm gonna start with almond. So this is ground almonds or almond flour, or you can ground the almonds yourself. So either way. So we're gonna do 1 cup of that. And to that, we're going to add our matcha. Now, this is where everything starts. Matcha is one of my favorite superfoods, right? So we're gonna add 1 teaspoon. You don't want to add too much, and I'll tell you why. Matcha is ground green tea leaves, right? So it is 10 times more powerful than green tea. In fact, 1 cup of matcha is as much as 10 cups of green tea. So imagine how much more of those antioxidants you're getting by just drinking matcha instead of green tea. So we're gonna add 1 teaspoon in here in our almond matcha delight, and let's mix it a little bit. Okay. So the green of the matcha is the chlorophyll, which is really good for you, right? It's like a superfood. It's antioxidant. It helps you with inflammation. It gives you energy, boosts your energy. And the green color just makes you happy. That's why it boosts your mood, right? So we have the mix in here. And to this, we're gonna add our binders, right? Things that are gonna bind our matcha delights together. So I'm choosing to use cocoa butter, so cacao butter, which comes from the fat of the chocolate, okay? You can also use coconut oil. Where is my... Forgot my spoon, but that's okay. You can also use coconut oil if you'd like, but I prefer using cocoa butter because it gives you that chocolate flavor. So it feels like you're eating a white chocolate matcha delight rather than just almonds, right? So you want to add 1 tablespoon in here. I forgot my tablespoon, so I'm just gonna eyeball it. So I think this is 1 tablespoon, maybe a little bit more. I eyeball when I cook, so this is just my way of cooking, and I'm also very messy. So there you go. Now you know more about me. Okay, let me talk a little bit about this cocoa butter, because you want to make sure you're using raw cocoa butter, okay? So it looks, I'll show you what it looks like. You don't want to go with the processed one. The processed one has no flavor, no smell, no taste, and what's the fun of that, right? The whole point of this is to be eating something that tastes like chocolate, that has healthy fats. So cocoa butter looks like this, right? And then you just melt it, and you can use it either for cooking, or you can also put it on your skin. It's incredible. Cocoa butter will lock the moisture in your skin. So if you have your leftovers, you just take a little bit, very little, and just apply it all over your skin. You will smell so good. I make cocoa butter, or sorry, body butter, and I use cocoa butter in there. And then people tell me, why do you smell like chocolate? This is why. Because I put chocolate on my skin. Okay, so let's mix this. And we're also gonna add some honey. That's what's gonna sweeten our delights. And we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of honey. Again, I'm just gonna eyeball it here. And you wanna make sure you're adding raw honey, raw unpasteurized. Again, we wanna cook with raw ingredients as much as possible so that we get the benefits of it, right? About 2 tablespoons. It can be a little bit more, a little bit less. And very little vanilla, just to give it a bit of flavor. Okay, so I'd say like 1/2 teaspoon. There we go. That's it. All the ingredients are in. Now you want to pay attention while you're mixing, just pay attention to the texture. You know, if it's too crumbly, then you can always add a little bit more cocoa butter. If it's not sweet enough for you, you can add more honey. But I think 2 tablespoons is enough for this. Okay. So this part, the mixing part, takes a little bit longer, right? But we'll get there. I'm actually going to add a little bit more cocoa butter. There we go. Okay. So eventually, as you keep mixing, you have to be patient here. The color is going to turn beautiful green. Look at this. And it's going to become more and more, less and less crumbly, right? So I'd say, I'm going to taste it just to see. It's good. I think it's sweet enough. So then what we're going to do, I'm going to get my hands in there because it's just easier to do this with hands, right? I find it helps it really break things down. Now, for anyone who just joined, we're making almond matcha delights, which contains 3 main ingredients. So almonds, ground almonds, matcha powder, and cocoa butter, and some honey for sweetness. So 4 ingredients, sorry. All right, I think I'm gonna need a little bit more honey though here to keep it together. There we go. And then we're gonna turn them into little balls. So once you're done with the balls, guys, a lot of people would want to just jump in there and eat it right away. But I recommend being patient. Once you have your balls ready, then let me put this here so that you can see. Actually, we want to make it pretty, right? So to make it pretty, you can either roll it in regular cocoa or almond flour, or I'd like to roll them in coconut flakes because it's just prettier. So I'm gonna add some coconut flakes in here. And then as we make our balls, we roll them. I think you can see that. Yeah, and this is it. It's ready. So I'm gonna make a few of these and I'm gonna put them here. And then you wanna chill these for, I'd say, 20-30 minutes, because when it chills, it becomes really chewy. And that's the fun of eating these, when they're chewy. Right now, they're not. Right now, they're gonna be very crumbly, and the texture really makes a difference in the taste, okay? So just be patient for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, put it in the fridge, wait for it, and then they're ready to eat. You can take them on the go with you as a snack. Again, like we only used maybe 2 tablespoons of honey in this, and this will make, I think it will make maybe like 6 balls. So there's very little sugar in it. It's loaded with fiber from the almonds, healthy fats from the cacao butter or the coconut oil, whichever one you choose to use, and the matcha, the antioxidants. So there you have it. This is a quick, delicious matcha, what do I call it? I call it almond matcha delights, or you can also call them marzipan on steroids. All right, I'm done. I'm gonna put this in the fridge, and you can get the recipe on my website on bearholistics.com. And guys, I will see you next time. Bye.